Thank you very much, Senator Budd.
Thank you, Chairman. General Grinkowicz, it's good to see you. Thanks for the meeting yesterday, very informative. You know, much of the discussion of the Russia-Ukraine wars, it's focused just on those two countries. But I want to talk about other nations that are assisting the Russians, if you will. Talk about North Korea's role in this conflict and the threat that they posed, and also about the Iranian contribution today and even prior to Operation Epic Fury.
Yep, Senator, you bet. One of the things that we watch very closely is how some of our competitors around the globe will work with each other when they share interests, and we've certainly seen that with the North Koreans and the Iranians and the Russians. In the North Korean case, as you know, it's been widely reported, there's a number of North Korean troops that have been deployed to the border with Ukraine and have made up some substantial combat power shortfalls that the Russians have had and supplemented them. There's also a number of reports of North Korean individuals now going to work in the Russian industrial base to generate some of the ballistic missiles and UAVs that they're building based on the labor shortages that the Russians have within their industrial base. Of course, that industrial base got started because of the Iranian sharing of technology of their Shahed drones and sharing the blueprints and teaching the Russians how to build them and how to build them at scale. And that's one of the main threats facing the Ukrainians today.
Are the Russians short on people and essentially bringing in labor from North Korea?
That's my assessment, Senator.
Okay. General Reed, thanks also for being here. I appreciate what you've done at Transcom and just a heroic effort leading up to Epic Fury. Talk about some of the numbers, if you will, some of the success stories so far, and then where are the gaps where Congress can assist?
The war in Ukraine may look like a conflict between just two countries, Russia and Ukraine, but behind the scenes, powerful alliances could be shaping the battlefield in ways most people don't realize. During a tense Senate hearing, U.S. military leaders revealed troubling developments about foreign involvement in the conflict. Reports of North Korean troops supporting Russia, Iranian drone technology fueling attacks, and growing concerns about China's global infrastructure footprint all came into focus. So, what does this mean for the future of the war and for global security? Let's break down the key revelations from this explosive hearing.
Thank you, Senator. Some of the success is the ability to generate the aircraft to actually get on the move. And so I'm grateful to the Congress for the sustained funding for weapon system sustainment and spares. Because of that, we're able to keep pace, and we've been doing that extremely well, so thank you for that. Other success stories is the fact that we've been able to establish a network for aeromedical evacuation in order to bring home the wounded and to also get them to a higher level of care.
Thank you. What concerns does Transcom have regarding Chinese and Russian naval deployments and commercial investments in ports across the globe?
For the Russian deployments, we monitor those. We maintain an awareness of where they're going and make assessments in terms of what capabilities they may be seeking. When it comes to the Chinese fleet deployments, we do the exact same, but we also go one step further to track their footprint, infrastructure, and what types of things that they put in place, mainly in seaports. So we keep a very close eye on their electronic systems, cranes, and that type of thing. We work with port authorities to make sure that we know where those are, and then we operate in ways to circumvent that.
So at this point, General Reed, are those adversaries, are they limiting your ability at Transcom to enable logistics around the globe?
Currently, they are not. We plan for that.
Thank you. General Grinkowicz, how is our air domain awareness in the Russia-Ukraine conflict throughout EUCOM?
Senator, we have a robust set of agreements with allies and partners that we stitch together a very comprehensive air picture. Certainly, it's not perfect, but I'm very confident that we're on the right path to make it better. But we do have very good awareness, particularly in and around Ukraine.
I'm concerned about the uncertainty around the purchase of the E-7 Wedgetail. That's affecting our NATO partners who also canceled E-7 orders last November. What's your thoughts on this platform in terms of current and future EUCOM needs?
Yeah, Senator, I've seen the capabilities of the E-7 in action in previous jobs, particularly for low radar cross-section platforms, things like the UAS's. It's an incredibly capable platform for detecting those.
They had canceled orders, though. Any concern there?
Senator, I am concerned. On the alliance side, the E-3 fleet is aging. It's about 50% combat effective, as many of the aircraft are in depot. The alliance does need a replacement aircraft. The E-7 was the plan for a while, but now we're looking at other options based on affordability and who is purchasing the E-7. Depending on where the United States goes, considering the E-7 in the future, it may be back on the table or it may not, but we're looking at it closely.
Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you very much, Senator.
If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and hit the subscribe button for more political insights.